Hello, welcome back to Company of Heroes 3. Today we're going to be looking at the, I think it's just Wehrmacht, this faction. But yeah, your traditional, typical German forces on it, the Wehrmacht. We have 3 battle groups, as with all the others in the multiplayer tech test. So we have, we've got the mechanised here, which is kind of a mid-game focus with some stugs and armed cars available. You can capture territory. I think this is just a passive as well. Allows all light vehicles to capture territory and use smoke canisters. You get Panthers later on the other side here. We can get extra fuel whenever we capture a fuel point. Spotting scopes on all vehicles. We get the vehicles slowly auto repair over time. And it gives infantry better survivability. We've got artillery barrages, access to, I think, Sturmtruppen and like your more advanced later game units, so they can get assault rifles and West self-propelled artillery. So a nice mix. I think this, if you're more of a mid-game focused player, this is probably for you, sort of mid to late game there. We've got the Luftwaffe here, where we have some recon, strafing runs. We get paratroopers, and then we get some air and, well, we get some air assistance later on, some call-ins there. We get some paradropped, I think these are like better pioneer squads, so like better engineers basically. Infantry can reinforce cheaper, or you can get a whirlwind and a, I think like a more elite infantry unit there. And then we can get an anti-tank launcher, or we can get the ability to build flak anti-tank guns. So that's pretty, it's big. Again, I don't think either of these are bad. They all seem to have pretty, they all seem like they've got they seem pretty decent. But me personally, I'm going to be going with the breakthrough today. So this one, because, well, obviously it has a tiger. And I'm showing off the German faction. I have to have a tiger. We'll see if we get there. I'll be honest with you, it costs 9 command points to grab this. It is super late game. This is the end game mega unit. It takes so long to get there. But in the meantime, we get to improve our basic riflemen to be assault grenadiers. We can get... Now this is pretty good. Ooh, vehicles can be manufactured super fast, but this cargo truck, now this is interesting. It doesn't really tell you much about it, just here's a cargo truck. If you put this on a captured point and deploy it, it vastly increases the amount of resources. I think it literally doubles them. So you can, as the Germans, take a small area of the map and be super defensive and deploy these. And you'll be fine, because you'll still have that resource income similar to the other team. So the Germans, I'm finding, are super defensive. Early game, you've got this to bolster your early game, and this bolsters your resources, and that's probably what I'm going to be going for. Then we can have smoke bomb runs or a breakthrough ability. Not really impressed with either of those. And oh look, we can get a like armoured troop carrier with some squads, or incendiary bombing runs. Ooh yeah. Or this activatable blitzkrieg thing. Woo. The real kind of centerpiece of this battle group is the tiger. Like, you buy this for the tiger, the cargo truck, and the assault grenadiers. That's why you go with the breakthrough battle group. The Germans, from what I've seen so far, and we're going to go 3v3 and 4v4 just to speed up matchmaking a bit. From what I've only used them for a couple games versus AI so far, just to get to grips with them, know vaguely what I'm doing before we show them off today. So, from what I'm seeing, they've got lots of really good defensive abilities. They have bunkers they can deploy. They can have concrete barricades and bunkers and things. They get barbed wire. So they are very heavily defensive. Unlike the Africa Corps, where you have to kind of go as that Italian infantry division, that Italian infantry battle group to be able to build the better defences and things like that. The Germans can just do that, roll into their basic abilities. They do get a medical upgrade for the headquarters as well, so the Africa Corps are the only ones that don't seem to get that, unless I've just missed it somewhere. And yeah, they just seem to have really strong basic infantry. They don't need to buy a grenade package to use grenades. The Germans just seem to be very good, very strong, but I've only used them a little bit, but my worry might be the resource game that they have to play. I think they're going to be struggling resource-wise as a result. But we shall see. We'll try to get some, if we can, get a real supply line set up, see if we can really pour the resources in here. Because I think that that does appear to be the kind of strategy you want to go for, to just secure, lay down your defence, like secure up to a point, lay down your defences, bolster up your supply lines with those cargo trucks, and then just aim for that tiger, and then get a bunch of them. Aside from the tiger, though, they do get Panzer IVs. They can upgrade them with extra armour packages to give them the iconic side skirts, the spaced armour. So there's a lot that they've got in terms of, so that they do seem to be oriented around a defensive beginning game, leading into a super offensive resource rich late game where they can just crank out heavy armour. And that seems to be the goal of the Germans and how we want to be going about their play style if you're doing it correctly. Right, I think I'm going to pause it here though while we wait for the matchmaking. So I'll see you back when I'm in a game. Okay, and we are in 3v3, and it does seem that the Axis forces have a way longer wait time in the queues. I think everyone wants to get their hands on the Tiger tank, so no one's playing allies. If you want lots of games, play allies. You've got like a minute or two in the queue, tops. Axis, it's like, right, go and get a cup of tea. You've got about 10 minutes to go. But yeah, this is the strength of the. They don't have a bad early game, to be fair, the Germans here. Genuinely, it's not bad. Oh, and I think this is a new-ish map. Ooh, bombed out city and everything. This should be interesting. Looks good. Right. Okay, let's set the regroup point there. Now this is quite nice. So straight from this building, I can buy riflemen, heavy machine guns, mortars, and snipers. All from here. I don't need to go and get upgrades, or there's some in this building and some in that building or anything. No, it's fine. So the Germans, yeah, they feel more like honestly, like they did in Company Heroes 2 and things, for example. So, you know, this will give you infantry squads. This one gives you, let's see what is there. Anti-aircraft guns, scout cars, tank destroyers. So this is like light armour and some field guns than that. Then we get medium, let's see, yeah, we're getting to like rocket artillery, assault guns, more your medium to late game stuff. And then the last one is just late game armour. Right. Let's get a machine gun crew out as well. Where would be the best place to set up a machine gun here? And it would be this building, obviously, but... It looks a bit half destroyed, you know.
Grenadiers have been
To
mustered for
put,
battle.
to put things lightly. How are we looking here? Oh, we need to pull back from there. Right. Now we can push up here. Infantry can post up there. Yeah, they're gonna have to go. Okay, let's get this. Confirm. Grab those.
Assault packages are available for Grenadier squads.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pull back.
Grenadiers ready. We're getting up before this grenadiers. HMGT, we are moving. Heads down. Achtung Grenadiers. Orders Grenadiers.
Hallo. Hier ist mein Maschinengewehr. That is yours. Oh dear. Ooh, that's hurting.
Enemy gruppe neutralized. This is more like it. Get to cover.
We are behind cover though, even though that's there. Okay. Let's go and build a resource cache here.
Grenadiers ready and mostly able.
We are doing a number on that. Yeah. Oh god, they've got more engineers coming in. Let's see if we can capture this.
Supply trucks are available to bolster our resources.
Oh god, yeah, it costs a bit, but it'll be worth it.
Utility trucks standing by.
Right, where's our other units? There they are. Get that field infirmary
HQ
up.
shall be receiving medics to heal our wounded.
Get the assault package on those as well. We'll capture this, pull this unit back. And I think we probably want a third squad of these if possible. Or maybe some mortars. A mortar will be good. We'll put a mortar back here, have the machine gun hold the front, get some more squads in.
We have finished the research.
We're losing a bit of a line back here. Right. Deploy this truck. And then move up. And we'll build another resource cache up here.
Team deployed.
The men are ready. Grenadiers, prepare to advance. What is our assignment? More replacements. A lucky day.
Right. So now we just need to wait on our resources to come through. And we need to get this mortar put up here.
Unit 2. Here we are. A supply cache should protect
There we go.
Vehicles ready to be deployed.
Right. And as you can see, like, as I've mentioned, we struggle for manpower as Germany. That seems to be a reoccurring thing. Oh, we're going for that again, right? Well, mortars set up. Right, mortar is set up.
Swapping crews taking losses. Grenadiers ready and mostly able. Retreat.
They're going to need to go, unfortunately. And yeah, we are getting picked off at range here.
A unit has died bravely.
We're dropping like flies here. We must, Grenadiers.
You guys do not want to be doing that there.
HMG has us
Thinks he can set up those guys, does he? Kill that, kill them, get them.
ready. The day, Grenadiers. HMG team killed.
Cheeky sods.
We await command. Grenadiers, run.
Yeah, they're just spamming so much infantry up here. Not that I should be surprised.
Grab this weapon.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
No, I can't really get there, can I, in time?
This is a killing zone.
Ah,
Grenadiers
thought I'd told
has
them
been
to
destroyed.
retreat. God damn it. Right, we're going to be having issues now. We're not holding elsewhere either.
Indirect fire. Ready.
Grenadiers assembled.
What is our assignment?
Right.
Grenadiers ready. You're ready.
We've nearly got another squad. We'll be ready in a moment, and then we need to push up with all these.
Awaiting orders. Assault package on the way.
Grenadiers have been mustered for battle.
On the way. Grenadiers.
Crap.
What's our target? Get off your asses!
Pull back.
Over. Awaiting further orders. Move.
We have 300
And they'll
points
probably
remaining.
set up machine guns up there now. Oh, they're putting mines down, are they? Just there. I see. I'll get rid of their mines. Daft sods.
Commandant, you have command points available.
Like you really care. I know it's heavy. Just put us to work. Standing by for orders. Move, Kinder, move.
Right, let's get these in these buildings.
Our front line fails. 250 points remain for us.
We are not holding well here.
Enemy infantry.
Need to get those killed.
Get the blood flowing. Quick march. March, Kinder, like you really care.
Right, let's get this point.
Pioneers, waiting orders. Move or die, Kinder. HMG fire. Alarm! Fire incoming.
Get that.
Down to 200 points.
Really? We're calling in planes on this. Oh, incendiaries. Jesus, that's a bit overkill. For one squad and all. Right, and they've got about 2 MGs up there, minimum. Finally got enough for that bunker. Which is refusing to be placed here. And now I've definitely not got the time. Yeah, we are getting rinsed here and I cannot do much.
Grenadiers ready and mostly able. Machine gewehr. This cover's not strong enough.
Blitzkrieg tactics are available for vehicle crews. They shall lead the way.
Right, let's try and get some, maybe some armour out.
Men down! Take cover, Kinder!
Just try and push them back a bit.
Grenadiers! Move those lads! Achtung, Grenadiers! Grenadiers, run! Run away!
Christ, and all my units, like, they feel paper thin, I will admit. Oh god, yeah, and we're getting annihilated. They've gone round back. We've lost this entire area. And I can't move because they've got machine guns around everywhere, it seems. They're definitely trying to push up to grenade me. Well, good for you. And we have to retreat. Yep. Getting absolutely rinsed.
More replacements. A lucky day.
We have access to advanced fencer construction.
Right, let's see what I can get then.
Increase security around the HQ.
Let's get
We are down to
that.
100 points.
Pioneers ready.
Going, that's all that made it back. Well, let's put up a defence on this at least. Okay. Yeah, they're not mounting an efficient attack here. They're not
We
doing
have
bad
75
though,
points
but
remaining.
I cannot push into that city. And I am resource starved at the
Advance of
moment.
four is field ready.
Who needs a puncher?
Right, I can maybe get an armour upgrade on it. Thing is though, now I'm just hoping they've not got some anti-tank up there, but by now they'd be an idiot if they've not got anti-tank stuff up there. Surely they've got something. They must do.
Grenadiers have been mustered for battle.
Grenadiers! Grenadiers! Here. Grab your gear. MP40s and spare grenades. Like the ass. Commandant, we are ready.
What is our assignment? Move orders. Get to it.
Panzer IV reporting in.
Ready for punch on the field.
Okay.
Here you go. Waiting orders. We're on the move. Follow me.
And remember, they've been using mines extensively. In fact,
Ready.
50 points remain for us.
let's get that hazard removal package. We're going to need that. Ooh, that's going to be rough. Right, that unit's gone. The hell hit this then? Yeah, they have. They've got anti-tank. Shit.
Orders loud and clear. I hate fuckers. I hate them.
Go. No, it's just spinning around. Great. Back up. Back up. Back way the F up. That's already died. Yeah, we're gone.
Standing by. Get us out of here.
Right. Yeah.
We have 25 points left.
Pioneers, awaiting orders. Pioneers, get repairing. Pick up the pace.
I've not even got like a resource floor to either. I'm just literally getting chewed up.
Awaiting orders.
Brace yourselves! We are down to only 10 points! Command points should be assigned when possible, Commandant.
Jawohl, we're ready. You need us?
Assault package on the way. Try not to shoot each other.
Guns are loaded!
Fixed. Now get back in the fight. You're ready.
Yeah, we're done. There we go. Not a great showing for the Germans. I'll be honest. I've been playing them in against AI just to get to kind of get a feel for them, so I know what I'm doing in the multiplayer. And going into the multiplayer, they feel way too slow. Like, you pay a lot for those infantry units, and you get the upgrades for them and everything, and they are not good. The British Gurkhas and things there were rinsing me. Even just their units with upgraded rifles were again rinsing me. You know, I'd got heavy cover and I've garrisoned them in buildings, and they're just carving through my units. I couldn't really stop them. I was holding at the beginning with that HMG and the mortars, but as soon as that MG went down, that's it. I'd gone. So they're very, yeah, they feel, like I said, they feel slow, the Germans. It feels like if you're playing Germany, you don't get into your stride until the later game. It's all about surviving until then, really. So you probably want an Afrika Corps player with you to give you that early game oomph, you know. So that's kind of the long and short of it. Right. But yeah, I think that definitely looking at that place, although it's my issue there is I was just constantly having manpower issues. I couldn't really. You struggle to get your defensive position established before the enemy just boot you out. If you don't manage it, you're dead. And I think every single one of us on that team didn't manage that then. Just looking at the others, they were just. I mean, the Americans are dug in fighting positions. It's like, Jesus Christ, we're meant to be the ones that do that. Anyway, I'll give it a pause here as we get into a second game, because this queue can take a while as the Axis. So I'll be back in a moment or two. Okay, second game. Let's hope it goes better than the first. We've got two Afrika Corps, so hopefully they'll hold me together in the early game, and then I can come in the late game. We're against Brits, though we got annihilated by a Brit last time. Hang on. That's not right. Why am I on as an American? Hang on. Did it, like, reset my faction back in the menu after that game? Did it reset this? Oh, for God's sake. Hang on. It might have just randomly changed my faction at some point. Well, we'll find out when we load in. I say when we load in, when this person finishes loading in, eventually. Maybe. Yes? No, that is very German. What? And they're German. And they're, okay, they're both Africa. What the hell was that menu? I do not know. Okay, anyway, we're going for the Tiger, hopefully, eventually. We'll grab those right away. We need to send our units straight out, get this captured. Ah, we're on the airfield. Okay. Important thing on the airfield, we want to capture this point, this point, this point, and this point, as well as the central one. All the fuel is around the middle for some reason, you know, Hunger Games style. So we need to hold the central area. The rest can go burn, basically, but we must hold this central area. These are quite far from the enemy base. Like, you'll notice that it kind of gives them some fuel close here and us some fuel that's close here. So it is a symmetrical map, but it's just, you know, the stuff that's at the bottom here for us is at the top here for us. So it's kind of like their side's flipped in comparison to ours. And we'll get some, what do they call them, Grenadier squads ready. And we need to get a move on. Now, on that note, we'll probably as well want to set the regroup point there.
Jawohl. We're ready.
Right, we're looking good, we're looking good.
We're ready.
While these are waiting, they can go and push up there.
To capture. Keep up.
It's a pretty large open map, so the machine guns might not be as effective here.
Here. Silence.
Resources captured. Bring up
Okay,
Secure that territory. Got it.
now, let's see if we can get ourselves a win this time.
Commandant.
Put these into command group 1, them into 2.
Pioneers ready. In due course.
Now, surely
Ground.
they've captured this, right? They must have, or otherwise they're insane. Oh, and we need to bolster that centre section.
Let's go, Kinder. We're moving.
Right, let's try and get some cover in these craters.
We're ready to advance.
And that should give us a flank on that wall. Yeah. Okay.
Assault back.
Yeah, they've just abandoned that point.
Grenadiers ready and mostly able.
Oh, hello.
Seize the bird. Do not hesitate. Engage.
Waiting on.
So they're trying to get defences set up on that. Right. We need to definitely get around here. We can get this. You need to hold that position on them. Oh dear. And now there's a machine gun there.
Our frontline pioneers are dead.
And they died. Crap. Okay. Okay, they definitely threw a grenade in there while I wasn't looking.
Grenadier squad has been destroyed.
But we've got the same done to them, so that's good.
We must use our available manpower.
Yes, okay. It was worth it. Right. Ah, that's it, isn't it? That's why we didn't see it last time. Those, yeah, it's those flaming rifle grenades. Ugh, they're awful, them. Right, let's get more squads. And we'll get a mortar team as well. We'll get these from the headquarters. Right.
be deployed at the headquarters.
Pioneers reporting in. Put us to work.
Let's get this truck in.
Supply trucks are available to bolster our resources.
We will get there.
Research completed.
Grenadiers, assembled and ready. More replacements. A lucky day.
Utility truck standing by.
Okay, engineers in the meantime can go and upgrade this, I think, as well.
Granatwerfer team deployed.
Indirect fire dropper here. You need us? Silent. We're ready. Grenadiers ready. We're on the move. Follow me. Come on.
Get our mortar in there.
I know it's heavy. Just move. We go anywhere we are needed. Vehicle advancing. Do it.
Plus 12, excellent.
Pioneers ready.
Let's get that fuel income.
Care should protect
We're on
the
plus
site.
30 now.
Men are ready. Clear that.
Oh, this will be funny.
One of our capture points is under attack.
Commencing the attack. Grenadiers, defense report. 2040 soldiers
Well, hello. It's only a small armoured car, so
Commandant, territory sector lost.
you might not have any anti-tank out, but light armour will shred that. Right,
We have vehicles.
he's gone and spent a load on defences up here, so we just have to not care about that point and just keep fending them off every now and then when they get cocky and think they can take this entire section all the way down here. We're not going to let them do that.
claiming territory. Follow me.
Who needs tools? Here we are.
Utility truck standing by.
Starting the attack. Commanders,
Okay. Get into cover. They can take that. These can take that. And he'll think twice about doing that in future. Right. Because the thing is, he's, fog of war and that, he won't know exactly what's over here, but he does know that when he sent some units, they got absolutely trounced. Are they still here? Am I putting up defences? He doesn't know. What I'm actually going to do, though, is go and set up a big concrete bunker, I think probably here-ish.
You are aware it'll need time to set, right?
That'll do for now. Right.
my grenadiers have taken the location.
Excellent stuff.
Control.
I wouldn't call that cool.
We have vehicles ready to be deployed. Installing an MG-42.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, is that calling in artillery? Oh, not good. Yep, it is.
Grenadiers on your feet, soldier. Be ready for a fight.
Is this deployed? It's not. Now it is. Excellent. Right.
Over here. You don't need to stand to attention every
MG is now being set up, and there we go.
Pioneers ready.
They're not getting anywhere around here. Good luck, guys. We'll set this one up as a medical bunker if it actually sets up the bunker. There we go.
Easy work for us.
Prepare to advance.
We'll tentatively put a step over here.
Silence! Grenadiers ready. On your feet,
Mortars.
soldiers. March, Kinder. Light
Yeah, there's defensive lines over that way. We'll need a tank or something most likely to break through it. Speaking of,
Beginning work on Panzer facilities.
we can now start fast tracking into the end game. We're getting enough fuel and resources. We're getting 37 fuel from all of this, by the way.
Pioneers, on your feet.
Pioneers. Do I think we're holding this well enough that I can put some stuff here? Uncertain about
Supply
that.
cache should protect this site.
Actually, yeah, don't. We'll put it over here.
Supply cache should protect this site.
Utility truck standing by.
Commandant, light vehicle reporting in.
Is that a Stuart? It is a Stuart. There's going to be a problem. But it looks like we've got an anti-tank gun on it. Though questionable use of said anti-tank gun. Let's see if we can't lend a hand, eh? Right. They're giving us a bit of a headache, but not an enormous one. 44 fuel.
We await command. Grenadiers, move those lads. Secure that location. Show these bastards who we are, Grenadiers.
Those are mines. Don't step on those.
Orders received. We move. Extend the infantry. Keep them back. Let's move.
We have vehicles ready to be deployed.
Right, they're gone.
Grenadiers, infantry, raise that flag. Not upside down. The infantry are trying to kill us. Pick up your feet. We need that point.
Pretty feisty for a dead
Throwing
man.
granate.
And grenades.
Capture that now.
Suffering losses.
Are you
Standing by. Abort
Are
operation.
you kidding me? You're all going to try and attack that.
Ready and mostly able. Hey, Dunkirk, do you see our flag? No? Then raise it. This territory.
We're going to start needing to invest in anti-tank stuff. You guys need to shift. You are going to die. Your death is imminent. If you're still here when these get there, you're dead. Just so you know.
Moving.
I have automatic rifles if I can close that distance, and I have that many extra men that I definitely will. Oh, hello!
Here it comes. Grenade. Move. Orders, Grenadiers. We move. Commence firing. Get to work. Now.
That is a miracle that they're not dead.
Move those lads.
Oh yeah, don't step on those. I should probably like blow those grenades up or something. Oh, can these heal themselves as well? Good God, okay, hang on.
Grab your gear. Pass around what you can. Clean yourselves up.
Oh, it requires veterancy 1. Oh, that's nice then. Lots of little armoured things knocking about, isn't there?
You
Okay.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Let's get veterancy and armoured
Panzer officers
skirts.
shall take up residence.
Oh, they are after this bunker, aren't they?
Shit! Running low on ammo!
Right.
Keep up your pace
Yeah,
and
they
fire.
won't be taking this.
We're on the move.
Command points should be assigned when possible, Commandant. Upgrade.
Oh, and this needs to be a medical bunker.
Converting building to accept casualties.
Grenadiers, grab your gear.
Right. Side skirts are nearly ready.
I swear, this uniform gets worse every year.
We have finished the research.
Wearing paint cap instead of a nice sturdy
Okay, 1, 2. I can nearly get a third. I've got the fuel
Research
for it.
complete. Bunker is upgraded.
We're now ready. You need us? Grenadiers, back to full strength.
Okay. We just need those,
We should spend our munitions
that
at
little bit of
once.
manpower, and we should have this soon enough. So we're about to hit that late game with the Germans. This is before we even get to the Tiger tank. That's a ways away yet.
The enemy has taken a victory
That's
point.
super duper late game, is that? So even with a resource cache, that doesn't seem to really give much extra, does it? Unless that's specific to the person who placed it.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Right, by the time that we've got the second tank built, we'll have enough for the third.
We have lost a sector.
Right,
Panzer IV reporting in.
come on.
Panzer reporting
There. And there.
in. Should keep the Reds off our backs. Driver ahead.
You're ready. We're on the move. Follow me. Grenadiers, back to full strength.
Right, we'll just heal up here.
A lucky day. Grenadiers, grab your gear.
Unit demolitions, enemy contacts! Achtung!
Silence! Keep firing or move! Not both!
You thought you could flank me, eh?
Grenadiers, pick up the pace.
Panzer IV is field ready.
Let's move!
Yeah, that's why defences aren't as effective on these wide open maps. Your flanks are more open. Oh, and the third one's done. Okay, all of them are ready.
Into it!
Achtung, Grenadiers! Panzer IV on standby. Headers moving. Eyes open for minefields. Hang on! Ahead! Full!
Charge!
Don't stop for anything! Panzer IV is engaged and
Get the Hellcats. Get the Hellcats. Kill them. Kill that Hellcat.
Panzer IV on the move. Flank attack!
Oh, get that one out.
You have 5 command points available to you.
Kill this tank gun.
Our truck has been demolished.
Ooh, there.
We should
Hurt.
spend our munitions at once.
Ooh, but that's gone. Here comes the Blitzkrieg, guys. I think I can build a Panzer every 2 minutes now. Right. Oh, we're so close. Right. Capture that. These two. Push through. Knife through hot butter and all that.
We have
Oof.
command points awaiting
Rough. Required. Oh, it requires the. Oh, we need 3 more. I'll get my hopes up then. Good God, we've shredded. Absolutely shredding these. Okay, now we have to pull back. Right, they've got Hellcats there. That's going to be an issue.
Pioneers, get preparing.
Our adversary is down to 250 points now.
Right. We're nearly on 7.
Commander, we have command points that still require assignment.
7. We're nearly there.
We have taken our territory.
Everything will grind to a halt very
They've got loads of Hellcats. We've really got to watch it now. Right, let's get a bunker
We have manpower available for use.
somewhere around here. Can this still have units garrisoned in it? I don't think it can it? Yeah, we've really got to watch those Hellcats. They outrange me and they've got a lot of firepower. Ooh, yeah, that's the problem. I think there were at least 2. Yep. Combine that with all the bazooka squads. Yeah, we have problems if we don't watch it. Oh, and I need to bring these squads back into the centre.
Use our available manpower.
They're just shooting all the planes with the 34 MG34s on the top.
Upgrading to a repair facility.
Run! Ah! That is a lot just to get rid of those mortars.
The enemy falters. They are down to 200 points.
Indirect fire team, fully reinforced.
Okay, right, let's push with ease, even though one's on half. We'll just push. We need to make sure they don't get this point. Just clear it out of, yeah, that Hellcat. Okay, back up, because we don't want to get hit by that. Right.
Commandant, Grenadiers, prepare to advance.
You need a mortar crew moving to a new firing position. You need tools. Here we are. We'll get those holes patched up. Pioneers ready.
That should repair fast now. Okay, what have we got? Enemy armed cars and Lee tank down here. We're close.
I have a contact in Spain. Put us to work. Said they found the body of some English officer, dead, floating off the coast. Fell out of a plane, he says. This should hold you for now.
There's no point in putting those there. Right.
You have orders? Driver, when you're ready.
Right. Looks like they've got a Tiger.
Hands our moving there. Orders, full ahead.
Oh, those are British squads with bazookas. We need them dead. Kill every single one of those squads we see. Right, let's push forward again. Focus fire on that Hellcat. Tiger is shrugging it all off. Speaking of, there we have it.
Ours to deploy.
Blitzkrieg, go!
All crews, let's
30 seconds, annihilate everything. Four seconds left on Blitzkrieg. Pull them back. They're getting hit a lot.
We're eager to get moving. Sun, sand, and a squad of...
We have manpower available for use.
And they need to repair that. Let's get this moving forwards. And get that MG34 on the top. Oh, they are not having a good day.
Command points available.
I think at this point a few of them have left and AI's taken over, but yeah. Germans, when they get to the late game, you've lost. The trick was to not let us get to this point, really.
The ability is ready for use. We are to be commanded. The enemy is down to 100 points.
Focus fire on these bazooka squads. And there we go. Honestly, it's actually turned out a lot better than I was expecting this. We've kind of seen both the Germs at their best and worst. Like, if you do get them to this late game stage, they absolutely shred everything. And we're just this unstoppable armoured wave. But it's getting to this point. The Germans will win if you allow them to extend the game to this duration. The longer the game goes, the worse that it gets.
All crews, Blitzkrieg is now in effect. Advance.
Oh god.
We have command points that require use. Enemy down to 75 points. Do not let up.
Yeah, this is absolutely over. It were probably over about 20 minutes, well maybe not 20 minutes ago, but it were definitely over about 10 or 15 minutes ago. This is done, yeah. Ooh.
Command points must be assigned.
Oh, we've got command points. Sure. Incendiary bombs, that sounds fun.
Recapture ground.
Can I not use them in a base sector? I don't think I can use them in a base sector. Oh well. Right, that is probably that then with our look at the Germans here. We've seen what they're good and bad at. If you do get them dug in and they do hold the enemy back, they will just absolutely roll over you in this big armoured death wave. But it's getting them there. I mean, the Tiger takes 9 command points after the 3 here and the 1 there. So, you know, it's more like 13 command points to get the Tiger in. Unlucky for the Allies when it does. But as you can see,
Ability ready for you, command.
when you do get that armour rolling, like the Germans, it's a steamroller tactic you want to be playing as the Germans. Slow, steady roll over them. Is that everything? Yeah, I think everything is dead. Can we not win an annihilation victory? And can we not surrender? Oh, that's bad.
They cannot withstand us. They are down to only 25 points.
We're just kind of driving around and just eviscerating them, wiping all traces that they ever existed from the map at this point. Good lord, I don't think I've seen such a decisive victory either for me or the enemies so far. You don't say, victory! Oh dear. Yeah, I think a few of these left and got taken over by AI midway through. I think it was when I got all those tanks, someone just rage quit at some point, I think I remember seeing. Wow, I had high resource efficiency apparently. Let's see the Allies units, and then there's. Actually, no, those. Okay, that's me. Yep. Efficiency, pretty good on the Grenadiers then. Surprised it wasn't higher. Oh, and then vehicle efficiency. Yeah, I'm not surprised. What people? Okay, yeah. So, in conclusion, yeah, Company Heroes 3, pretty good at the moment. The Germans in particular, very much a steamroller tactic. You just start the game, relatively weak, not too weak. You can, I think the Armoured Company is definitely my favourite in particular, with, well, with the Breakthrough Company, sorry, the Breakthrough, not the Armoured. So, mostly because you get these assault grenadiers at the start, that gives you some. I think without those, you are in for a nasty ride, because your early game infantry is absolutely dreadful. It is utterly awful, genuinely some of the worst in the game. Right? The other battle groups look good, but that upgrade alone is worth its weight in gold. That upgrade is unbelievably good. They get assault rifles and grenades without the need to buy like some kind of grenade package or whatever from the base. You give them this, that's what they get. It's unbelievably effective. This 2.5 ton cargo truck, get that on the points around your base, prioritising fuel, and holy hell does that help. You can just crank out your endgame things so early, and you can skip right from the first base where you just like, oh well, hold off with a few infantry, straight to the tanks. Just go straight for them. Honestly, this probably suits my playstyle the best. Then you've got this super endgame unit here with the Tiger, the Blitzkrieg midway. But this cargo truck, and especially the assault grenadiers there, absolutely worth their weight in gold. I think without those, that battle group would not work. And it makes the Germans a potent force. I think if you do get dug in at the start, not even like super dug in, just okay, I've got an MG there and I've managed to build up enough manpower to get like a bunker down, you know, and get a mortar in. I nearly did it in the first game, to be fair. I nearly did it. They just managed to get those MGs down a little bit before and then get mine out of there. And I'd pretty much lost the game from there in that first one, but the second one we managed it, and yeah, it is just once you've got that down and you're getting this resource income, you catapult up the tech tree and just shred everything. Then, like I said, genuine steamroller tactics. You just slowly but surely roll over them. And by the late game, their resources are just so spread so thin, they just can't hope to withstand you, and you've just got this mechanised force driving through them. But yeah, I think that the British aren't as extreme. They're a bit better early on, not as good late game with their Churchill Black Prince. So I think that's kind of like the equivalent of the Wehrmacht on the Allied side. The US forces are a bit more like the Afrika Corps. They're a bit more early, mid-game focus rather than late game. They don't really have much in the way of heavy tanks to defend themselves with. They rely on just sending a number of tanks and bazooka squads and things at you to deal with heavy armour. So the Afrika Corps are more really early game, huge focus there, huge bonuses for them doing stuff in the early game, early armour, early game units, that sort of thing. So the Germans, I think the best way of putting it is the Allies are a bit more well-rounded and the Germans are a bit more defined. You know, the Africa Corps are super early game and a bit mid-game, and the goal is to rush you early on. The Americans, more jack of all trades, with an early to mid-game focus. The Wehrmacht are super defensive and ridiculous late game if you let them get there. Do not let them get there. They will absolutely roll over you. You know, the Allies' focus must be to win early on or else. Because if there's a Wehrmacht player, they will roll over you. Whereas the British aren't, they are more late game focused, but not as crazily so as the Wehrmacht. So like I said, they're a bit more well-rounded, just like the Americans are like a more well-rounded version of the Africa Corps. So it should make for an interesting multiplayer balance. I can't say at the moment whether, you know, this unit, you know, this faction's OP, that faction's OP. I've had a few games as each faction. They all seem to have their own playstyles and things, but yeah, we'll see how it goes on the launch. I might be doing a bit of early impressions in that video. I'm considering doing one of them just to kind of express my thoughts on the game, since I've now played the campaign beta, like the sort of early look of the campaign. But I've also played the multiplayer now, so I've kind of seen most of the gameplay at this point and what it has to offer. So I'll definitely be doing some kind. I think I'll probably be doing some kind of impressions / review type video where I'll go through it all there. And I think it's highly likely I'll be doing a campaign playthrough of this, because Company Heroes is one of my favourite games, and I tend to just record whatever I'm playing. And I think I'll be playing this a lot. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in future videos.